Oh my God, Not Nation.
Welcome to another episode of Not Talking. And today's episode is interesting because I was doing a live stream today on the Not Nation channel, and a viewer mentioned to me that, yo, you were mentioned in the No Jumper podcast, the latest episode. You were mentioned, Not Nation, in the latest podcast of Disconnected on the No Jumper YouTube channel, which has 4.4 million followers. So I was like, there's no way. Like, that's not right. So I asked him if he could clip it for me. Turns out after my stream I was able to clip it myself. And it was interesting what they were talking about on why I came up in their discussion. So they were mentioning about Little B. They ended up talking about Little B somehow, about him performing a certain way. And he's a local rapper for these guys on this podcast. They're all in the LA Bay area of California. So what happened was this one dude I don't know his name offhand, but he was mentioning that Little B had a dreadlock wig. He was trying to explain to these guys on the show that Little B wears fake dreads. And he was getting frustrated because they wouldn't really believe him. And it was hard for him to explain this for some reason. So they end up Googling Little B dreadlock transformation, and my video pops up talking about Little B fake dreads from 2017. So they click on this video and they see I show up on the episode, and the first thing the guy says is, I don't like when people shave their mustache but grow the beard, and that was my style at the time. And he's like, it sends off a creepy vibe. So right off the bat he dissed me. Luckily I grow my mustache in these days. I do agree it is weird. It's better to have the full mustache and beard if you're gonna do it. But whatever floats your boat, essentially. But anyways, I moved. What happens next? They play the clip. They mention that a dread YouTuber has made this video, and they click on it and they start watching it. But then all of a sudden they got into like another argument because one of the guests was boggled on how they got onto the topic of Little B's dreadlocks and why they were searching for this video. And he ends up calling him some rapper. It's like, we were just Googling, we were talking about some rapper music review, and now we end up talking about his dreads. How did this happen? And then the original guy mentioned that he was disrespected, that he just called Little B some rapper, and he walks off the podcast and it ends there because he was offended that he disrespected Little B. And I know this is kind of going all over the place. I'm having a little bit of a hard time explaining it right now because I'm just kind of like excited and in a moment right now. But what happened was this whole situation on the No Jumper podcast right now, Disconnected show, it made me laugh a lot because there was just a lot of funny moments in it for me. Like the way that he dissed me, they scoffed at the idea of a dread YouTuber making content about this. The fact that they had stumbled upon this video with me knowing that people would end up doing this out on the internet. That's why I made that content years ago, because I knew people were subconsciously or somehow Googling this stuff randomly out of these discussions with peers. And the fact is, the dude wasn't wrong about Little B wearing fake dreads. He did have extensions put in. And the whole total ironic part about this whole situation is that video and another video I did on Lil B in that same year actually got to Lil B one day, and he commented on the video saying, like giving me a stamp of approval on the content that I made about him, gives me his email address, and then I emailed the guy, or actually he emailed me after he commented. He emailed me, giving me a stamp of approval, and then he gave me his phone number in his email, and I ended up texting him pretty much like the next day, and we had a whole discussion for like pretty much like a whole morning. It was a good 3 hours, just texting different things about other people's dreadlocks and styles that we like. That would never have happened if I didn't make that video on Lil B. So it's ironic, and it's just funny how life goes kind of full circle like that, because I would have never expected that these guys on this show would have started talking and Googling me and put them on their show randomly like that, simply from Lil B. And it made me realize, that was a stamp of approval that he blessed me with that email and the comments on the channel. And I guess that's a good milestone to have achieved, right? And it just makes me think too, like I still have Lil B's number, Brandon's number, so I should try texting him again and getting another conversation going. It's just hilarious. It's just the whole situation is hilarious for me. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna play the clip in the video. So enjoy the rest of this stuff, and hopefully you had a good laugh like I did listening to these guys bicker about freaking fake dreads. Oh, and that's the one more thing I wanted to mention, is that when I was talking to Lil B that day, I asked him about the fake dread situation, and exactly what the guy said just now. He said it's the next level bass god. That's all he said. It's the next level bass god, and he'll talk about it later. He didn't mention anything else. So that's just how he rolls. Like, this whole situation just kind of opened my eyes to how Lil B is as a person, and how much people a lot of, he's got so much. I just gotta stop. Big ups, Lil B. If you're listening to this, love you, man, and appreciate everyone that's listening to this. Love you too. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah, honestly, that's a stamp of approval. It's almost like getting like the like Yuri, I love you tweet by Lil B.
Oh no,
he included me in one of his songs. Me and Riley.
What?
You never heard it?
No.
He said like
Can we play it as soon as we get off the stream?
Yeah,
please?
we can. I forgot the name of the song already, but
I do remember.
Bro, huge shout to Lil B.
Anybody that knows Lil B knows that he recently just started wearing a random ass like long dread wig out of nowhere.
You think it's a wig?
Bro, he had a fade 1 week, and then
COVID happened. Yeah. COVID happened, bro.
Listen. Oh my God. Like, I hate trying to explain shit that just like
you can't
I
get
just
along,
know the facts.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro, he had a fade 1 week. The next week he had dreads down to his back. Like it's like
Call Lil B and ask him.
You don't have to ask him.
I have his number, but I doubt he'll pick up.
Like I don't think he's trying to hide it. He's just like, like different level bass god.
My
Like,
manager actually showed him a clip from last week's where I think we mentioned him and I shouted him out.
Yeah.
And this fool was all like, shouts to Lush, he should be a cartoon character one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like, listen, like that's not me dissing Lil B. That's not me being like, oh, he has fake hair.
No,
bro.
it's what it
it's
is.
literally like, bro. It's same thing with Fetty Wap. He had
hella defensive.
He had because like nigga, like you just gotta open your eyes. Like I was really paying attention to all this shit around the time. The nigga had waves 1 week. Like that would have taken. He would still be growing his dreads now, and it still wouldn't even be halfway that long if
No
he had
way.
really been growing.
I don't think you realize how long it takes to grow dreads.
Bro,
But that fool had baby dreads like a year before that, bro.
No, he did not. He literally went, bro. I pay attention to Lil B.
You need to call Lil
He
B
went,
right now, bro.
bro.
How do you know
got
he
his
even-
number?
What's the length of his hair right now?
Call
Call him.
Call
the length
Brandon.
that you've
Yuri,
seen
call
it.
him.
You want me to call him?
Call
You have his
Brandon.
number?
You got his number?
He gave it to me a long
Bro,
time ago.
call
I
him.
texted him and he never
wants you-
replied.
Call
Just
him.
call him.
I'm
bro.
sure this is the number he gives to everyone.
Call him.
Oh my
Call him.
god.
You're like,
Let's-
oh shit, Yuri was good.
Like I almost want to like ask Riley to go on YouTube and type in like
Bro,
Lil
Lil-
B
what-
dread like dread transformation. Come on,
I've
bro.
never called Lil B before, dude.
Oh, look. Did you see me even finish typing in? It said Lil B dread hey. Come on, bro. Look, could we watch this, please?
I'm scared.
Are we gonna get kicked off stream?
Let's not do it.
Look, listen. This guy said this in 2017, and this is literally a dreads YouTuber. Oh my God, Not Nation. I hate when people shave their mustache and then keep their other like facial hair. It just gives like weird, creepy vibes.
All he's doing is just Googling it, bro.
What,
That
nigga?
don't mean shit.
What I'm telling you is, it's
What?
like it's the timing of it. Listen, y'all don't have. Listen, like what?
I love how we were doing like a music review about some rapper, and
Yeah,
then
now
we're
you-
talking
First of all,
about
you're
Lil B's-
passionate about Lil
Some
B's
rapper.
dreads.
I'm fucking out of here. Y'all know what they keep
We said, well, no, I didn't say some rapper by Lil B. We're talking about some other music. It was like Wiz Khalifa. Now we're talking about Lil B's dreads. Oh, great.
Man,